Hi, my name's Alisa Gray, and I'm an attorney in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm also a yoga instructor and a teacher with Warrior One's Mindfulness and Law Teacher Training Program. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background as a lawyer and how various types of mindfulness and stress management practices have helped me as an attorney and just in life in general. I started practicing law in 1992. I started with an insurance defense firm in Phoenix, handling all types of things such as municipal liability, representing police departments, um, various insured um, parties. And then I sort of found my way into probate related litigation. So, what I do now is I represent fiduciaries such as trustees, banks, um, individual trustees, as well as beneficiaries in usually disputes or difficult situations involving trusts and estates. I also do a lot of guardianship and conservatorship work, um, which means I'm helping families who are dealing with the difficulties of aging family members, such as with dementia, various types of incapacity. So the work is varied. There's a lot of different issues, but it can be very emotionally charged and stressful. I started having experience with stress-related problems right after I started practicing law, things such as ulcers and anxiety and so forth. And eventually I found my way back to the yoga mat where I have found ways to manage my stress and deal with the ever present concerns of having a law practice. And in addition to having a law practice, I also raised a couple of kids who are now starting college themselves and practiced law since 1999 with my husband. And in addition to practicing law, about 10 years ago, we started bringing stress management and various types of mindfulness practices to lawyers, judges, law students, and other legal professionals. And we've been doing this in continuing education formats, firm retreats, different kinds of teaching situations. We became so passionate about it that I became a certified yoga instructor and my husband became a certified meditation instructor. So we're really committed to these practices for our own well-being, but also to bringing these practices to a larger audience, such as law students and lawyers and so forth. Okay, so today what I'm going to demonstrate for you and guide you through is a really easy breathing technique that I call deep belly breathing. And so first you're going to need to find a nice posture, either seated on the floor or in a chair. And if you're in a chair, bring yourself a little bit to the front of the chair so that you can have your feet flat on the floor and you're not slouching backwards. Feel your sit bones on the chair or on the floor, and then have a sense of the vertebrae rising up all the way to the crown of the head. And then the crown of the head gently reaches up towards the sky. Shrug the shoulders up and roll them on the back. Lastly, see if you can bring those ears back to be more in alignment with the shoulders. Bring your hands down to your low belly and sort of create a little bit of a circle around the navel with the thumb and the index finger, and the middle fingers are just barely touching. Exhale fully. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And on the next inhale, see if you can breathe so deep and full that your hands move apart a little bit. As you exhale, once again, navel moves towards the spine. Just continue that sense of filling all the way up, filling from the base of the belly all the way up here to the thoracic part of the chest. And then when you empty out on the exhale, gently draw the navel towards the spine. It's not a real abrupt or strong um, pulling in, but it's just this idea of really emptying out and then filling up. Just continue to do that several times. If you're comfortable, you can even close your eyes or bring your eyelids to half staff and just get the sense of that breathing, filling the torso with air and then emptying it out. Filling the torso on the inhale, and at the top of the inhale, pause for a beat or two. And as you exhale, drawing the navel gently to the spine, pausing at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, empty out. Inhale, fill it up. And exhale to empty. Continue to breathe like that just for a few minutes. I'll guide you through this. As you inhale, see if you can pause at the top of the inhale for a beat or two. And as you exhale, it comes out smooth and full through the nose, pausing at the bottom of the exhale. This type of deep belly breathing stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which facilitates digestion, calms the anxiety, soothes the adrenaline cortisol response, can calm the heart. It has so many benefits, and it's something that you can very simply do sitting at your desk, maybe in the car before you go in for a meeting or an interview, any type of a situation where you need just to take a few minutes of a pause. So continue to do that for a couple of minutes on your own. Two more rounds. The next time you exhale, you can bring your hands to a comfortable position. And just pause for a moment and just notice any changes you may feel in the body. You may feel a little tingling. You may feel a little bit of softness in the belly and maybe around the face and the eyes. Practicing yoga, practicing mindfulness takes time, takes repetition, steadiness. It's a practice, just like the practice of law. Give yourself some time to cultivate these practices. Try not to get discouraged if you feel that you're not getting it. There's a lot of ways for you to find instruction through this mindfulness in law school program and otherwise. If you'd like to contact me, you can do so at ajg@tblaw.com. And I hope that you found these techniques helpful for you and that you'll try it and see if it works for you. Thanks for listening.